All right, welcome to another episode of Out in the Hamptons. And folks, we're so happy to be doing this in June because it's Pride Month all over the world. And believe it or not, even in East Hampton, because we had our third annual Pride Parade. And so that's why it's all decorative and I'm wearing this Pride shirt. To celebrate Pride 2024, and my first guest of this episode is the amazing Inda Eaton. Welcome. How are you?
I'm just so good. I'm glad to be here. Yeah. And I love your t-shirt. You've got the whole set, and I love what you've done to the place.
Tom House gave this to me. He may be surprising us with a visit. I'm not sure. But if he does, more the merrier.
I love it.
Now, you were at the Pride Parade. How was it?
Well, this is my third one, and it's just such a good time. I mean, you just get high being out there. That it was beautiful weather, so many segments of the community, and I'm probably repeating because I've told you this, but I felt like you don't see that much community unless it's a funeral or a protest. So to have everybody out in that one day, in this beautiful day, celebrating love and diversity and just being yourself, I just thought, wow, what a gift! Kind of pinch yourself, just beautiful.
Nice, and the weather cooperated.
It's beautiful.
Was there any visuals that kind of left a mark or stood out for you?
Things that stood out were the kids. You know, there was a robust group from spring school. Vicky and Wolfman were carrying the banner, and the kids were walking with them. Mm-hmm. Just so jovial to be out there. And I know the East Hampton High School, maybe one group behind them was there. I loved seeing the kids out there. Yeah. And their strength and their courage to walk out there, that struck me.
Absolutely. The children are our future.
Well, the children are the future. And then the other thing I loved was just, you're going down the road, and we talked a little bit about this earlier, parades are like dog years in that you live like 7 days in one parade. Because, you're visiting with people, happy Pride, you're hugging. And so by the time you get done with the parade, especially a Pride parade, you need to take a nap for 2 days.
Oh, yeah. Takes a lot. Takes the wind out of you.
It's just so joyful. And you can't help it. You want to stop everybody on the street and hug on them and love everybody you meet.
And then East Hampton has, after the parade, they have a party. I don't know if it's called a party, but a gathering, perhaps, in the park, in the big town park.
It's called a party.
Okay.
I think they have
with the DJ and the mayor's there.
Ward and
Jerry Larson was there.
Right.
Yeah. Tom House was.
That's the hot dogs and hoo ha.
Did you and your partner dance a little bit?
No.
I was hot. Here.
I got done with that parade and hugged and kissed all the people. And by the time I got there, I did not have the dancing energy. I think the sun was out, but.
Time for a schnitzel.
Yes, chicken schnitzel. Next year a dance. And, I'm hoping that we could get some live music out there with Karen. So it's like DJ Karen did some live music.
Absolutely.
Just kind of switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm going to put that in Tom's ear.
Yeah, great idea. Let's segue a little bit into your amazing talent because folks know you all around, especially here out in the Hamptons for your musicality. You're singing, playing, and collaborating with other artists. And the theme of your year in 2024, as you just mentioned, is Free to Roam, folks. Right here, look at this banner. And there you have it.
Look at that, Free to Roam.
I believe it's the name of your upcoming tour. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, let's look at the flag. Amen. Look at this.
Okay.
Here's what I love. This is what got me going, was this maze concept. And this came to me a while back. This visual of the maze and our life and all the paths that we take. And there's so many traditions from the maze, from the Southwest. They're all a little different, but pretty much this is the sum of your life and the different things that happen. And so that's what kind of got me going right away. We do have the song Free out there. In fact, I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
I would like you to do it like the disco Pride version. We got to,
Absolutely. Folks may not know, but I do a little remixing. Well, actually, a lot of remixing.
You're a great DJ.
Thank you. And
so we got to get you to do Free.
I'll do it, sure. Let's do Free.
My thinking is this. Free is off of the Shelter in Place record that we made in 2018.
Mhm.
We, as I've talked to you before, we were the last show before the rapture kicked in March 2020.
Mhm.
And of all the things, we have this great song Free, but nobody felt free. It was a real dark time.
Right.
And so this summer, it just feels like this is a life raft from that era to say, okay, you made that then, you're in that free vibe. And I think this is a great concept for the summer.
Absolutely. It's time to free the free.
That's it.
Yeah.
And there is so much to that in that we are in the summer, we got the good weather, and I know there's a lot of, look, there's stress on everybody's mind.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's too far from the election coming up. Nobody's too far away from all the strife that we feel, the angst. But the summer is a gift, and it feels like almost like this furlough, like this time we have to let go a little bit. I don't think anybody knows what the future holds ever, but the summer does say a little free.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of artists probably put out their, you know, their tacos and Jesus, tacos, tequila, drink the corn and have chips in the summer. And so this is my closest thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't go to corn. I went with free.
Yeah. And I think, folks, one way you can feel some freedom now that the pandemic's behind us is to go to Inda Eaton's show.
Look at you.
Yes. Push, and PR.
Well, let me ask you. I'm just going to put the thing on you.
Sure.
What do you think in the summer free? What's something that you feel? What is Rome? If I said Rome, what are you doing best when you're roaming?
Roam
Like,
when you want
I
to.
know, but you're a DJ.
Well, you know me. I love roaming at Barnes Landing. That's free to me. That open, beautiful beach.
Yeah.
But going to one of your concerts, it's a liberating experience.
Live. Well, I think.
Lively.
Well, live music, I think, is that is an essence of freedom. I think that puts us all in this trance, and where we're all one together.
Collective.
That's it. Collective.
Of love.
And you just have to be
beautiful energy, creative.
Yep.
And you're the source of that. You know, that's how it works. The artist is the light that comes out and encompasses and gets into us.
I don't even think it's a light. I think it's just a mirror.
A mirror?
It's a mirror. I think we
That's
all have
really
that. I
interesting.
think we just come out with the mirror and we're just the same as everybody, and we just throw in a few things out and we all just mirror it back to each other.
Wow, I like that. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Tell us, some folks out there might want to know, where can we go to see you perform, or what's coming up?
Well, I love it, but when is this going to air? Are we in Pride Month? Is going to stay
Like a
this
week.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have 2 more weeks of Pride. What do you think?
Yeah, 2 more weeks of June. Is it already?
Well, I'll tell you what. We are going to be out. Well, that's what. Yeah. Look at this. I see this.
Oh wait, it's on a poster board.
Oh, I did a poster board.
So Inda has a show coming up here.
That's it. We're going to be here Friday, July 12th. I'm reading it. What the hell? Friday, July 12th.
Yes, that's right. And it's going to, tickets are going to be, you get your tickets by just simply going on the LTV website, folks. So this is a show you don't want to miss. It is 7:30 p.m. And I imagine you may be debuting some of your new material.
There will be some new tunes. The way we're doing this is we have shows throughout the summer. We've got something coming up at the Talk House on the 25th.
Oh my God, your concerts at the Talk House are just the tops. It's great.
Well, it's because it's loose.
Yeah.
I know, we have to take, thank you. I want to get that looseness, and I think we're going to bring that to LTV.
Yeah.
But they are lovely over there. So we got something there on the Tuesday, June 25th. And that's going to be interesting I call it my Naked and Afraid show.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm down a couple bandmates, and so it's going to be me and my bass player, and I think I'm just going to let it rip. It's just going to be, what is it, acoustic, intimate, and raw. We're just going to get into free to roam that way.
Is the drummer coming?
Well, the drummer's coming back for this one. So then we come back and we have the July 12th, and we'll have the drummer, Jeffrey, we'll have the other Jeff, and we'll have B from Arizona come out. That's then. And then we're just going to keep building it. Come September, we'll bring the vocalist back. We'll get Lee and Rose back.
Oh, Mama Lee,
yeah,
Mama Lee and her daughter.
That's it.
Yeah.
We'll get that back in September. And then in October, we're taking it downtown. We're going to go out to Wyoming, Colorado. And I'm hoping we're going to get Nancy Atlas too. We're just going to do look like Priscilla, Queen of the Desert by the time I'm done with it. Just roll in with our bus and take it over with our Free to Roam banners and raise some hell.
I love it. Right, this banner, folks. They're going to be. They have a larger one.
Isn't that just something? Yeah, but it's like
outside the trail in the blowing in the wind.
It is, but here. Let me show you this. This is the fun thing about something like this. Reminds me of Spinal Tap here on Community Access TV. You just think this is a big ass banner, but meanwhile, this is like Spinal Tap when they had the little miniature figurines at Shank Hall.
I love how your particular journey in life is a full circle kind of maze.
Right.
I think mine would be more eclectic shape, probably. No, I'll be all circles.
Well, look, I didn't do my good homework. There are many myths to that maze. One of them that I read talked about. That is your journey that you're in, and then right before you go to the other side, you look back on that journey, and then you go to the other plane, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
I've read 5 different things about it. There's probably more. I just love. We're all in the maze, and we're free to roam in the maze.
Free to roam in the maze, folks. Let's party with Inda Eaton and her band.
So.
Her drummer, I'm not her drummer, her bass player. I love it, like drum, bass, and vocals.
You have to admit, they're all really cute, huh?
Yeah. You have a great band, and
they're loving. And we have the best time together. Honest to God, our band camps, and then when we all hang out, it's just like big old. It's just like a 1-week retreat. Every time we have a show, it just feels like we went on some kind of cruise.
I hear some rustling to the side, and I believe that's Tom House. Tom, are you over there?
It is Tom House.
It is Tom House coming on. Before he comes on to the set, I want to talk about your new song that you mentioned called Time. Did you write that?
I did write Time. We've been talking about it. For fair disclosure, Mike and I have been talking about time on the beach for some time. Because, and I'll say it here now, once we get that going, I'm going to give it to Mike to do the disco version, so you heard it here. That song has eaten my lunch.
Oh, really?
It's fascinating because I wrote, to me it's fascinating, I wrote that song probably in the 3 minutes and 20 seconds it takes to write a song. And I love the song. It just feels like an old friend right away, it did. And we went in the studio about a year ago, last March, to lay down the basic tracks. Yeah. And just one thing after another led to, it didn't get done. And then there were health problems with people. They couldn't come do this, come do that. And so I'm thinking sometime probably the late summer we'll release it. The vocals with Lee and Rose singing.
Oh my God.
Beyond. In fact, that's the chills. I know you said bring a snippet. It's not, there's no snippet yet.
Okay, it's coming down the pike.
It is, because we changed some things.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a humbling experience because to me the song was just done. But some projects, and I know you know this, they take the time they take.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I've worked on some projects. Take a year or two.
Yeah, it's humbling because you want it right out there. That reminds me of the Free to Roam thing, is that when we made this song, Free, which is a video, it's out there, it's a beautiful video. Mike Lavin, who was a longtime cameraman here at LTV and now is on the road with some comedy greats just out on tour all the time, he filmed that. And in fact, I hate to even call it a video. It's really a movie. It's like a short movie. Mm-hmm. So proud of that. So love the energy of that. And then the world shut down. So it didn't really feel so free. But the work stands, and just grateful to have that idea, because I sense, and we were talking about this earlier, mm-hmm. that the world is opening up. And it's really finally a summer where people aren't looking over their shoulder about sickness. Yeah. I feel like we're really out there. I feel like we're really free.
Yes, I agree. And on that note, I want to bring Tom in, which means I need to bring in another chair, folks. Hold on a second. Here.
Well, I'll talk to you while.
Yeah.
Hi, folks.
Come on in, Tom.
Can I bring props?
Well, Mike welcomes Tom House to the set. My name is Inda Eaton, and we're going to do some rearranging because here at LTV, the cameras just keep rolling.
That's right.
I see Tom bringing some props.
Right next to Inda, Tom.
That's
Come
it.
on in. Does
Cool.
that look
That's
good?
it.
Everything good, Zach?
We've been here before.
That must have been the fastest set change I have ever seen.
I mean, you know, this is high tech.
Oh.
What did you bring us? Is this like an official poster from the Pride Parade? Look at that. Where's the camera?
Look at that.
Wow.
These are actually posters.
My puppies. I think I'm going to wear
so
this.
just like this. This is how you wear it.
What do we do?
Like it's bandana
Oh,
for
I
a
love
dog.
it.
I mean, there's no shortage
love
of,
it.
Or
of,
around there now.
merch on this Hamptons
I know,
Pride Parade.
Tons of
Jesus.
merch. Here's
I know. I'm gonna.
Wow.
I'm just gonna go
You
right
got
here.
hooked
Just
up.
sweet, sweet.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
going to talk about
You
this.
take a flag.
This is the last thing I want to talk about.
look at this. We got the props.
Yeah.
So Ken didn't make it to the parade. He was supposed to, but just Ken is here now.
Yes.
These are not ads. They were ads for the parade, and then we stripped them of all the information for the parade.
Who is that drag queen? I keep seeing her every year.
That's
Danny.
Danny Rafa.
Oh.
Yeah. So we have like
Who
there's
knew
a whole
East Hampton
series
These
of
are
them.
great.
Who knew
Aren't they
East
great?
Hampton had drag queens? I'm so happy.
They really are great.
But there's like 5 excellent, at least excellent.
Who's that?
I should know. The
Okay.
person who made these posters is called is Terry
I
Kidder.
love how you
Look
put
at
it right in
that.
front of
All right.
the host face. Hey.
Well played.
Well, you've had your
That's
face
a
on
great-
it.
I've had my minute of celebrity. Okay.
Oh no, hold on back
so
to.
this one
Does
has a
everyone
story,
say
yeah.
something different? Pride is compassion.
Yeah,
pride and
they all
joy.
say something.
Oh, I've
different.
seen this picture. I like this one.
Yeah, this is from actually last year's parade,
Yeah.
not 2024, but 2023. This is Carly Josephson, and that is her son, late son Alden's photo that you see on the
Oh,
windshield there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she marched in honor of him, and so did about 25 people. They're all wearing Alden shirts.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Because I saw that shirt, but I
Yeah.
did not know. So pride is compassion. What's the other? Pride is joy. What was the first one?
Oh.
Pride is.
Pride
Dressed
is
in
free.
pride.
Dressed in pride.
Okay, dressed
Sometimes
in,
pride
okay.
comes at the beginning, sometimes it comes at the end.
Okay.
But I don't want to go too fast over
Oh,
this
sorry.
one.
Should I hold them up permanently?
No, just this one here. That like there was the idea that pride is a celebration, right? And it is, but we also don't want to forget the people we've lost, And when Carla and I met through just a friend of a friend, intuitively said, "I think you two should meet," and that maybe there's something Carla could do.
This is
At
Carla.
Hamptons Pride. This is Carla here.
Okay.
And she eventually just chose to march and represent her son, Alden, So we want to be there for people like that. The parade is for survivors, the parade is for super allies like Carla.
Yeah.
So
I mean, absolutely. Those are the roots of the
it's the root of the
motivation.
parade. I'm sorry. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Glad you remember that. What Jerry Larson, mayor of East Hampton, called because he was so concerned about the series of suicides
Right.
at East Hampton High School, or just graduates of East Hampton High School, and Alden unfortunately was one of them. So it was because of Alden that the parade exists. Jerry's call to me to ask to organize a parade. Hampton's Pride was maybe 6 months old at that point, and we're like, a parade. It's like, okay.
Well, you made it look easy. I know it's not, but your spirit,
Thank you.
and how that comes across. You've made this thing just
It's
effortless.
a cannot fail spirit. Like I actually had friends calling me up saying, "Tom, this cannot fail."
And kudos, Tom. 3 years in a row.
Do you know the
executive
people, the
producer.
buzz? I just have to say too,
Yeah.
because I haven't seen you since that day.
Right.
The buzz on that parade
good.
in the community and reverberating out there, the buzz it's beyond positive. It's like
good.
a happiness and a joy,
Sweet.
and you've tied it back into the cause, and so there's
exactly.
nothing better because we've got the cause.
Yeah.
We're remembering Alden and others, and we're out there being so joyful. And I just know that it has an impact.
It does. It saves lives. Pride saves lives. That's not an empty slogan. It started that way, and I believe that like when we march down Main Street really strong, and teenagers hang out in Harry Park, and they see all these businesses and organizations that support them, they're going to have resources in the future where they might not have had in the past. So that's why we exist. The parade will always be free for that reason. There's no registration fee. We are all volunteer organization. I don't get paid. So, but keep that in mind because a lot of organizations are working for their own salaries. We don't do that. We're working so that the teenagers feel like they can live and thrive here.
Oh, look, more.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Pride is education.
Pride is education.
Yeah. So this
Okay.
is spring school. They
Oh,
were
I
with
know
us
this.
for 2
That's
times.
fabulous.
Oh, there's Miss Vicky.
Yeah.
Miss Vicky, we were in back of them. I love that group. Yep.
That was great.
It's
Yeah.
like a slideshow here
Rafa
today.
and Gabby. I know that entire group. That's my hood.
Fabulous.
So I want to once again give a shout out to Terry Kidder who made each of these.
Thank you, Terry.
Yeah, for
Good
free.
job.
I mean, he does all of our ads. And just like, and he does them really fast.
Oh, who's that guy?
So yeah, who's that guy? Pride is me, but we have a.
Did he walk today? I mean, on the parade this year?
That was last year.
Last year.
But we have, this is a companion to that. Mi Latina in Espanol. So Pride is me in Espanol, and
Fabulous.
she is going to be with us at the Longhouse event on June 30th that we'll talk
Which
about.
we have a flyer
shortly.
for
Yep.
right here. The Longhouse event is June 30th. There it is, 5 to 8 p.m. And it's a little different than last year's event.
Yes, it is. We are having a DJ, so we're going to pump up the dance vibe. Pump up
She's
the dance.
great. Me Latina, she did,
Yes.
beautiful work.
Isn't she
And just,
great?
and the spirit and the
Yeah.
joy, yep.
Let's see, folks, if you want to go to this event,
Yes, thank you.
you have to now reserve your ticket, I believe.
Yeah, so the parade is free. This is our only fundraiser of the year, is Pride Sunday at Longhouse.
Where do they go? I can't quite read that small print. Can you?
Just go to hamptonspride.org. It's right on the homepage, but you can also go to Eventbrite, Hamptons Pride LH24, eventbrite.com. Or just email hamptonspride.org, or just go to the website. You can click tickets just the same way you registered for the parade.
Mhm.
You click the same button, and that now takes you to our fundraiser.
Are you going to come and dance at the lawn?
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
And I hope Marianne.
Oh, absolutely, there we go.
What do we have here?
Driving the Pride. These guys are really cool. So this
The
is
real gay dads.
the real gay dads.
Love it.
Yep.
Yep, that's great.
Yep.
And
Pride's
who's that
friends.
smiling
I think
face?
Oh, look at there.
we should
Pride
have
is
your
friends.
picture here next year.
Yes.
Oh, no, you bet.
And,
Well, no, honey, there's plenty of pictures. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So
Love
we want to
that.
replace all these pictures next year
And
with
one more,
new
folks.
pictures. That's the first parade. So
Oh, the
yeah,
first
the very
ever
first parade we had that many people. turn
East
out.
Hampton. It was a lot. Look at that.
It was a lot.
Yeah, fabulous.
That's probably at its most crowded point. But that first year when people actually didn't believe, I was like, we're gonna have Pride Parade. What was it, June 3rd? I think the first one. Because we're the first Saturday of June, whatever day that falls on. It
Yeah.
doesn't say.
Oh.
But I just realized it was June 3rd, and then it was June 4th, and then it became June 1. And next year it's June 7th, 2025.
Lucky number.
Write that down right now.
Can I ask
No
I
plans.
have
June
a
7th,
question.
2025. Please.
This is so much
Yeah, it's
and
a lot
so
of
much
work.
imagery and so much, and I saw you just pouring your heart out and the years that you've had and the whole thing. What are of this year, this Pride and that parade, what are 3 things that stand out to you from this year's parade? I know it just happens, so it's like you're flooded, but
Right.
what are the 3 things that stick out to you from this year?
Well, the weather was perfect. So if you have, well, actually, what stood out too was that I had to reach out less. People were coming to me instead of me having to reach out and convince people, yes, there is a Pride Parade. Yes, I swear they're shutting down Main Street. Yes, the East Hampton police are our security. Yes, the village and the town are behind this 100%. It took a long time for people to believe that, but now they know. So now you don't have to sell it to them. They just say, yes, we want to be involved.
Why do you think that is, the apprehension? Because they feel like, is it a security issue? Is it a safety and numbers thing? Is it just to know that this is like a solid thing so that they're not being the first ones out there? How do you read that?
I read it as a little bit of what's the word for when something sticks around? Residual.
Yep.
Residual homophobia.
Okay.
Residual transphobia. Residual just outsider phobia.
Sure.
But
Did you feel any of that in the?
no, but believe me, our protections are solid. I mean, we have the whole East Hampton Village Police. Like Jerry Larson gives us that as our security.
Mm-hmm.
So people were concerned about that.
Well,
Not
sure,
concerned, but they asked about it.
The bigger the crowd gets,
Yep.
Yeah.
the more people that aren't necessarily of the more haters you get.
That's it.
Right.
I didn't know any tone
there's
there. There
lots
was
of
no
No,
tone.
there wasn't,
Oh, you-
because those are
All
prevented from
positive
coming.
energy?
Nothing but good vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Awesome.
Those are prevented from.
So what's the third
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
that sticks out?
Third thing that sticks out.
You need live bands.
We do need bands. So the third thing that sticks out is we have to start organizing in January. It's really a 6-month project, not 3 months.
Yeah.
And personal things happened in my life where that 6 months got cut in half, and that was hard. So you got to start in January. We need more volunteers. We need more people for the breakdown.
How can folks volunteer? Can they contact you?
Yes. Hamptons Pride Inc. at gmail.com.
Yep.
We
But
need
don't call till second week of July. Tom's got to take a break.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to
thank
take a
you,
break
thank
from
you,
the
yeah.
longhouse.
Second week of this July. So
Yes,
that's just
this
like
July.
1 month from
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
Call.
Give him a break. Let's get through the longhouse.
But oh yeah. Well, we need volunteers for the longhouse too.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So this is not that long away, and this is our only fundraiser. So
So what date is that?
it's June
June
30th.
30th, 5
Okay.
5 p.m.
So it is the same Sunday as the Pride Parade in New York City.
Okay.
And we do that purposely for people who don't want to go into the city. It's a satellite sort of celebration,
Okay.
out here. And we have about 200 tickets. So once those sell out, that's it. We have 200 capacity for that.
Yeah. Beautiful grounds, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it couldn't get better. The general admission is actually pretty low for
What is it?
Hamptons.
Well, for all you get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you get
A me
you
Latina
get wine.
ticket right there and a little bit of
Oh,
chalice.
and we also have a singer, by the way.
Oh, who's singing?
Nora Conlon.
Oh, she's lovely.
Yeah,
I do know Nora, yep.
She's learning a Natalie Merchant song.
Oh, I love it.
And she's learning a Pride song. She's going to sing those for us. There's 2 songs. We have Me Latina. We have DJ Watts, who's also known as Anthony Lee. He's going to be there. So we have 3-part entertainment.
Fabulous.
And go to the city and see this exhibit. I just saw
Did
it
you
this
just throw
weekend.
that in?
Well, Harlem Renaissance. It was just amazing.
That's cool. And
Yeah.
what's the teddy bear for?
This
that's
is
a
just
dog.
yeah. This is a hypoallergenic service dog.
Right,
Until
and
I get the real one, this is what I have instead.
And so this is how you're modeling the merch on the puppies.
No, that's free for you.
Okay.
Do you have a dog?
Oh, two, yeah.
Yeah, well,
and they're
I
hypoallergenic.
will find you another one for you.
Audience should know,
Okay.
if you invite Tom to your house, he will
Yeah.
always bring a lot of interesting merch.
Yeah.
And,
No, we're,
party
none of
favors.
this is for sale. This
No.
is mine. This book is mine.
because you were in New York City. Oh, look, we have to wrap it up.
Yep.
I just want to express how grateful I am to have such 2 fabulous
Nice t-shirt.
guests.
by the
Yeah,
way.
thank you. Thank you, Tom House and
Yeah,
Inda
just
Eaton,
made
for
it.
joining us on Out in the
I'm so
Hamptons.
glad to spend
Another
time with you guys.
episode.
Thank you.
And
you
it's,
too.
I feel like I get to talk
Let's all
to
hold
you.
hands at the
There we
same
go.
time.
Yay.
Pride 2024
1, 2.
community. We love you
Pride
guys.
on 3. 1,
1,
2,
3.
Pride!
We should have like a dance song come in now. But we'll see you at the
Yeah.
Longhouse event on the
June
30th.
30th, yes, please. Volunteers, we need volunteers.
Call Tom House.
We need people to
What's your phone number?
serve food. That probably won't go. HamptonsPrideInc@gmail.com.
And don't forget to see Inda Eaton and her bass player at the Talk House.
We'll be there on June 25th.
June 25th.
And then we'll be here at LTV on July 11th or 12th or whatever the
sweet.
hell the date is. We're going to be out there this summer.
Talk House on the 25th.
That's it.
Thank you guys.
Yay.
All right. Robo,
Thank you, Michael.
credits. Love it.
Not so young for all to see in the summer sun, staying up late and dancing free, having so much fun. Whenever